This is Braun Strowman, the monster among men, and you're listening to the Pop Culture Podcast with your host, Rob!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back here on the BCP right now with, of course, hashtag Wrestlers Love, Mr. Kriss Nunez. Kriss Nunez at the helm. What's up, good brother? How are you, man?
What's going on? I'm doing good. Thank you for having me again. Appreciate it.
And I'm excited for this one. You know, now we're stoked to be talking to a real standout talent we saw a couple months ago back in November in Rahway, where he became the #1 contender for the Wrestlepro Gold Championship. We've also seen him recently on Monday Night Raw versus one of my favorites, Aleister Black. What a match that was, man.
Yeah.
That was insane. And, I mean, what a resume so far. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the podcast, Alaska's own, the Iceberg. The Iceberg, Mr. Deonn Rusman. What's up, Deonn? How are you, man?
Doing great. How are you guys doing? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man, doing great. It's an honor, man. You know, just what a crazy past couple months it's been for you right now. What a whirlwind. You hail from Alaska. Tell us about growing up in Alaska and how you got involved with the business.
Well, Alaska is very far away, especially here. It honestly feels like a completely different country, even though it's part of America.
Yeah.
But how I got into wrestling, I was just probably like 5 or 6, and my dad threw the TV on, and I just saw The Rock and Stone Cold throwing hands at each other, and I just fell in love ever since.
Nice.
That's a good way to start it, yeah.
That's awesome, man. And how did you get involved with Wrestlepro and Pat Buck and all those guys?
I was lucky and grateful enough to just see that they decided to have a wrestling show in Alaska just a couple months, almost a year after I had finished training at Black and Brave. And I literally reached out to every single person on their roster possible that might be able to help me out here. Hey, I'm the local kid. I want to be there. I need to be on this show. Oh. And that led to finally Kevin responding. And he said, all right, we'll give you a shot, but you have to go to the seminar with Sanjay Dutt. And see that he likes you. I was like, all right, cool. Any excuse to go home? Because right now I live in Illinois because that's where I trained out of.
Okay.
And so I did the seminar, had a blast. It was good to see home. There was actually one of the biggest earthquakes that week that Alaska's had since the 64.
Oh, wow.
So it was kind of it was an emotional week also. And then a couple days after that, they said I did be given a spot in the show. I was like, holy crap, thank you so much. And one thing led to another. I gave it my all. They put me on. I was given Kriss Masters of all matches. And, I pulled out the victory.
That's crazy, man. And I was just watching that match on YouTube this morning versus Kriss Masters. What was it like, working with Kriss Masters, getting out of the Master Lock, the famed Master Lock, unescapable, getting the pin on him, and then being the hometown favorite? What was that moment like for you?
It was the most surreal moment of my career at that point. It was so crazy, so shocking. I slipped out of it. I got the 1, 2, 3. I was just happy I got to perform for my family and friends.
That's awesome, man.
That's amazing. So, you were saying before about The Rock and Stone Cold. Who are some of your other favorites? Some of your other influences growing up?
Rock number 1. I have to give The Rock number 1 because my brother chose Stone Cold because we had a rivalry too.
Okay, that's
Nice.
fair. Okay, that's understandable.
And growing up, probably Edge and John Cena in those marks. That was just a good time frame for me.
That's a very underrated rivalry.
Yeah.
It's one of the best.
Yeah.
And if you're going old school, you can't push Shawn Michaels out of there. He's literally one of my favorites. And then people are going to put this one together, but one of my favorites going right now is Roman Reigns because I'm hopefully going to face him and be better than him. Who knows?
Yes.
I love it.
You heard it here first, man. I dig it.
Throwing down the challenge.
I love it. Yeah, you heard it here first.
That's awesome. He has competition with that spear. That spear off the ladder, Wrestlepro was amazing.
Let's talk about that, man. That spear, man. And you mentioned Edge. Of course, what a match that was. That 7-man on the spot title shot back in Rahway. You're the guy. You got the tap on the shoulder when you hit that spear. You talked about Edge a little bit. Off the turnbuckle onto your opponent on the ladder. That was amazing. I said this GIF or video needs to break the internet right now.
Yeah, seriously.
What an incredible spot. What was it like for you, I guess, hitting that crazy spot? What were the emotions? And, climbing up that ladder and getting that medal to be the number one contender. What was that like for you?
I just knew I had to capitalize on every opportunity, and I was just thinking, what would Edge do?
Yes.
Smart man.
That's great, man. And you did it. Now, you're going February 8th back here in Jersey, where we are, back at Rahway in your house. Now you're going to take on not just McIntosh, who you did challenge that night back in November, but now Anthony Bowens, who is the gold champ. How are you feeling right now, physically, emotionally, getting set for that big match?
Yeah, I'm excited for the triple threat. I was excited to face McIntosh in a one-on-one, but then back in Alaska they had a crazy ladder match and Bowens came out on top. Thankfully, I still have my shot. I'm gonna do everything I can, but right now I'm actually on a week-long hibernation in Washington visiting some family. I just actually got done working off the legs, so I'm gonna try and walk inside after this, but we'll see if that goes. But Rahway, I don't know what to say. They're almost becoming a second home. Like, they appreciate me, they love me, and I try to just give them the best match possible, and I want to be on top.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, you really stole the show that night. Not just that one spot that was crazy. Like I said, should break the internet. But very young in your career, you got a great look, a great presence about you. You're gonna go very far, man. So let's talk a little bit about Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, how was that working with Aleister Black, and how did that all come about? Yeah, just explain that for us.
It was crazy. It was surreal. I know I said Rahway felt like home, but inside that WWE ring felt way more like home.
Yes,
like, it was where I need to be. But I did get a little too excited going in there, and I kind of rushed it, and then I got kicked in the face pretty hard. But
that was a hell of a black mass, by the way.
I'll reaction in a little bit.
Yeah, you took that one like a champ. We were just watching it earlier.
Yeah, that was a hell of a black mass.
But yeah,
I get that gift sent to me almost every day now.
How about stuff out? We always have these wrestlers on, and we love to talk to wrestlers and stuff. But it's all wrestling. What's some other stuff that you're into, like outside of the ring?
I spend way too much time in the gym.
That's a good thing.
That's a great thing.
It's tiring, but it's definitely worth it. And then I love to eat food, so that's another reason why I have to stay in the gym. I don't eat as clean as I need to. I probably go to Chipotle every single day.
Nice. That's a good choice.
Yeah, maybe we'll do Chipotle today. Yeah,
maybe. Yeah.
I think we're getting Chipotle after this now. Yeah, that's awesome.
Double chicken guac is my go-to.
Okay.
I like to spend a lot of time outdoors. I know I'm the Iceberg, so I like the cold. So if there's any snowman, I'll go see it if I can find one. But most places I've been so far, there's not been a lot of snow. I've only gotten to spear one snowman this year.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What are some of your musical influences? Like, what kind of music are you into? Bands?
You're working out, you're on the road. Yeah, what are you listening to?
Ooh, I'm honestly probably the worst one to talk about with music. On the road, everyone will be like talking so in depth with it, and I'm like, guys, I don't really know what you guys are talking about. I know a lot of radio stuff, but if I just find a good beat, I keep it going. My brother actually helps me out with a lot of workout playlists. And right now I'm forgetting the names of the bands he showed me. But I know there's a song called Black Clover, and it's what gets me through leg day lately.
Nice. Very early in your career, man. You've been on Raw. You're the number one contender. It's good to be the Iceberg right now. What a time to be a wrestler. What are your future goals right now with all these, that we call them the Wednesday Night Wars? There's wrestling on almost every single night during the week. What are your future goals? Is there a set destination? Do you want to be back in that Raw ring? Is it anywhere that'll give you a contract? What's the goal right now?
My goal is to be the absolute best. It's one of the main reasons I went to the Black and Berry Wrestling Academy. My head trainer is Seth Rollins. I hope to face him one-on-one in the WWE ring. That's my ultimate goal.
Wow, man. So we got the challenge to Seth Rollins and the challenge to Roman Reigns on this one. That's awesome, man.
I'll take the whole shield down. I'll go to picking one Wednesday night if they need me to.
I love it. That's awesome. Hey, Deonn, thanks so much for a few minutes, man. Just tell everyone where they can follow you on social media and all that good stuff.
Thank you guys so much for having me. Mainly on Instagram. You just type in Deonn with as many N's as possible. I think there's like 8 or 9 N's. And then Twitter, I'm also at Rusman907. 907 is the Alaska area code. And then you guys can also find me on Facebook at Deonn Rusman.
Awesome. Deonn, thanks so much. An absolute honor talking to you, man.
Thank you very much.
And not that you need it, but best of luck moving forward. We look forward to seeing you pin Roman Reigns. Can't wait, man.
Oh, thank you. I hope I give him the spear of his lifetime.
Yes. All right, bro. Spear versus spear. All right, we're out. Thanks, bro. Best of luck.